Why good people suffer the most? Have you heard good things happen to good people? Imagine a good person saying no, and the response is, "You're the only one who can make me feel better. You're the best at this. I couldn't do it without you. People are mean. You're the only one who understands this. It's not my fault. You made me do this." The truth is, manipulation happens to good people unless they learn to recognize it. I think it's pretty good. Okay,
Really?
so can you talk about it a little bit?
Sure, I can.
Hmm.
So we have like two versions. Like below that is different ending.
Hmm.
So, um, so what to? Let me see my notes. Of course.
Well, how did you come up with that? First of all,
Well, I was.
see, this is kind of like the idea, like how did you come up with that? People ask me that
Yeah.
all the time. So how did you come up with that?
Okay. So I was thinking. Yesterday, I was listening to one lecture. One. I'm in one community that it's about psychotherapy, and the person asked the question: can empaths be manipulated? So this was a question in the chat box in the chat. So this woman replied to that question like, of course. So I mean,
Mhm.
yes. So this was the answer. And then I started thinking about that, and actually how I am, I trust people easily, so I needed to learn to be observant.
Mhm.
So I thought about that. And the third thing was one member from community, I think it was Moaki. He shared one. No, it was Azuka. Azuka shared a video of a guilt tripping. So a guy was in a pet store. It's a funny
Mhm.
video, and then he needed to pay with his card to pay a bill, and then they say before that question, "Do you want to save a dog and donate $1?" Like yes or no, and he said yes. The next question, "So you don't want to save the dog?" And he said no. And then, "Do you like dogs?" And he said yes. And then, "But you wouldn't save a dog uh, if uh, if they need $1 to be saved." Like, and do you have double negation? And do you have a guilt there? And and then so the this device is like waiting, like you have dots, and then dog is dead. Are you satisfied now?
Okay, continue.
So I was thinking about that and about guilt tripping. So after that guilt tripping, then I was thinking about an example. So if you have an empath, they can be easily guilt tripped. So I was like, what would be an example to put in my mid truth sandwich?
So you
So
just
then
thought
I
of a
was
lot
searching
of
for
guilt
it.
trips. Oh.
Yes, actually, then I went to ChatGPT, and
Oh,
then
you
I
did.
asked
Okay.
ChatGPT, yeah, how to explain a kid by an example, what is manipulation,
Mhm.
something like that. And then they reply something that I couldn't use. So I then said, give me types of manipulation or something like that. And then I just use these examples. So these sentences, I just shortened them a little bit. And that's it.
Okay, you have this other part here that now I'm seeing.
Yeah. So then when I finished it,
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Leah. She's also a member of our community
Mm-hmm.
and small group leader. So after discussing with her, this is her suggestion, maybe that this might be an option as well. To say that she would like a person to know that that actually whatever it is, you need to be like observant on that. Whether you play along or you resist
Mm-hmm.
it, just keep your eyes open.
Okay. I think so. You came up with the. So what you did was you came up with phrase after phrase after phrase that are common, right? Like you're the only one.
Yeah.
Like you're the only one who can make this better, or you're the best at this. I couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
You're the only one who understands. Um, things like that, right?
And
Yeah.
what helped me was that I was using sentences that I could relate to personally. So that was
Mm-hmm.
something that I would have a problem to kind of resist if someone would
Yeah.
say like, "Yeah, only you can help me." Then I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
how to say no to this?
Yeah. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper. So, what do you think is the lesson? Like, because I think it's I mean, I think the carousel is good, to be honest,
Okay.
because it's a good example, and it's going to be, people are going to be like, what? But at the end, maybe it's a little bit weak of an ending because
Mm-hmm.
of there's not no clear lesson.
Lesson.
So this is for the person who I guess is the one who's you know who's always the good person, right? That's who you're talking
Mm-hmm.
to. And what do they not know?
Yeah. What they don't know is that if they don't pay attention, they will be manipulated. So if they don't take ownership on what is happening or what might happen, they will be manipulated. So that there's a it's quite obvious that it's pretty common for this to happen. So what I want them to know is that this will not resolve on itself unless they notice it.
This is what I would do actually.
Okay.
So there's like a common saying, like in the people that are like freelancers and copywriters, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They say, because a lot of clients will tell them like, "Oh, you're our secret weapon," or like you're like the best kept secret, or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the for the freelancer who's like the behind the scene person, it's like, ooh, I'm, I'm the best kept secret, right? But that's not
Yeah.
really a compliment, right? Because best kept secret means that nobody knows you.
Nobody knows about you.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're not reaching your potential. So it kind of reminds me of that phrase, right? When somebody says to you, right, oh, you're the only one who can do this, or like, you know, you're the only one who can help me, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's manipulative because, it's making you feel special at the same time,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's using that leverage to get what they want, right? Something like that. So then, like, someone started saying, like, stop being your
Stop being the best kept secret.
yeah, stop being your client's best kept secret, or something like that, right? And that kind of
Mm-hmm.
caught on.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like similar, right? So I would use the words, because you see how when you say stop being your client's best kept secret, right? I don't have to give other context. You know what I mean, like at
Mm-hmm.
a deeper
Mm-hmm.
level, because first of all, I mean when I say client's best kept secret, right? It's it says
Yeah.
all of that, like the client saying to them, "Oh, you're our best kept secret," and it's like, "Oh, making you feel special." And so it says everything that I want to say without having to like spell it out, right? Because I use
Mm-hmm.
the phrase
Mm-hmm.
"best kept secret," something like that. So here, and that is kind of like anchoring without using repeating it. It's like, so for example, like I feel like maybe this is what I'm starting to see. This is why this session is good, because my brain is turning.
Mm-hmm.
The way, if I was anchoring, I would use it like this, right? Um, like maybe something like being the best kept secret is not such a good thing, right? Like stop being your client's best kept secret,
Mm-hmm.
or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to anchor it, but since best kept secret on its own, people already know what that means. I don't even need the first part. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
Something like that. When it's like a really common phrase that people understand, just by using the phrase alone, mixing it with something else you want to say. But anyway, how would it
So
apply
how?
here?
Yeah, 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 that's what I wanted to ask
So
you.
here, what I would do is I would use you as the anchor word, right? Like, you are the only one who can fix this.
Mm-hmm.
You are the best at this. I couldn't do it without you. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to say that. Like, that's repetitive. People are mean you're the only one who understands. Like, you can just say you're the only one who understands. It
Okay.
actually it's actually stronger because now it's more broader, and it's cleaner, right? So let's take a look. You're the only one who can fix this. You're the best. I couldn't do it without you. Uh, See, this one doesn't really fit for me.
Yeah, it's a little
It,
bit different.
yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna take it out.
Uh, okay, this crossed my mind as well, but I was like, nah, let's leave it there.
But what I'll do is I'll separate these two, because I feel like you're the best at this,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can also do. I couldn't do this without you.
Okay.
Is that? Do you think that's kind of what the lesson is for you?
I mean, in general, I don't know if if we can adapt this to our sandwich, but this is the point, actually. Like, to have boundaries, what comes in, what is not coming in, like a good immune system. So good immune system needs to let good things in and bad things out.
When I look at this carousel, because of the examples that we're using,
Hmm.
Um, I mean, let's try it. Okay. So what's the last lesson you said?
Um,
The quote from Rob.
I'm reading the quote. Yeah,
Yeah.
the real flex is keeping your heart soft and your boundaries strong.
What was the first part?
The real flex
The real flex.
is.
What does that mean?
I mean, we can go without that. The real flex, because
Maybe
you know
keep
what means the real. When somebody's flexing, you know what this is.
something like that. Okay. Good person saying. Okay, so good things happen to good people. See, that doesn't work. We're probably gonna need something else to anchor it. Good things happen to good people. Maybe I would say something. I would add something like, I want to add. We have to use the word good, right? Um, maybe there's a difference between. Maybe I'll say something like, good is not the same. Like being good is not the same as being weak. Something like that. Do you know what I mean? Because then I think, then I think I can highlight this word.
Manipulation happens to good people. Being good is not the same as being weak.
No, forget this. Forget this one for now.
Oh, okay.
Being good is not the same as being weak. Keep your heart soft and your bonds really strong. You know how I would set this up now? So,
Hmm.
because we start with good things happen to good people, right? And here, being good is not the same as being weak. So, what I'm doing is I'm debunking the myth, but you see how,
Hmm.
like, it's the truth is not the opposite of the myth. The truth is actually a little bit nuanced, meaning I'm redefining the word good, right? Like what I'm saying here, at this point, people think that good means saying yes to all these things, right?
Yeah.
Right. So maybe I'll say something like that here, right? Like we think being good is saying yes to. Here we don't need the quote. We're the only one who can fix this. We're the best at this. Well, let's go with it for now. We'll come back. Um, I guess this can even work. The truth is, I guess this really makes more sense here. The truth is, being good is not the same as being weak.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can just end right there without this. Let's see. Did that work?
Okay.
Good things happen to good people. We think being good is saying yes to. You're the only one who can fix this. You're the best that I can do without you. You're the only one who understands. The truth is, being good is not the same as being weak. Keep your heart soft and your boundaries strong. I mean, this could work, but I feel like it's missing something. See, like good things happen to good people. We think being good is saying yes to, you're the only one who can fix this. You're the best at this. I couldn't do it without you. You're the only one who understands. The truth is, here maybe it's something like, um, the truth is, um, you might be doing those things because of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then something like, you know, like I guess now I need to come up with
Yes. Now the thought process. What is happening now? So this is the
I'm trying to see, okay, because
hardest
we're talking
thing.
about the word good here, right? Good things and good people. So now I need to anchor that, like the word good, right? But it can be
Okay.
like good is not
Oh.
same as, um, like you might be doing it. Wait, here, maybe I'll do something like this. You're the only one who understands this. The truth is, you're doing, you are doing it for your validation. But it works better because I highlighted the word you. You're the only one. You are the best.
Mm-hmm.
See, well, the truth is, you are doing it for your validation. And then maybe here I'll say something um, like maybe like this. Good might, like in person. This is what I would say. Like make sure good doesn't mean selfish or something like that. Or make sure you're not being good for
Mm-hmm.
selfish reasons or something like that, right? Good things happen to good people. We think being good is, you are the only one. You're the best. Do without you. Truth is, you are doing it for your.
Selfish reasons.
Yeah, something like that, right? That
Mm-hmm.
works, right? And then the second one was it, it was more about what would you call it? Yeah, being good. So that then we need a better example. The second version would be something like, So we need to come up with a better example here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So good things happen to good people. I think being good is same. Being good is same as, and then we have to give some example. The truth is, being good is not the same as being weak. So give like an example would be like, you know,
When somebody cancel a meeting, and you are happy for it.
no. I mean that feels like you're jumping a couple of steps. I let's dial
Okay.
it back and say like
Okay.
when you say yes to a meeting that you don't want to go to,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? Like
Or
saying
stay
yes to something you don't do.
stay overtime, even though you scheduled something after. Do you understand what I wanted to
Yeah.
say?
I mean, I guess like we would have to come up with, maybe you can ask ChatGPT. So we would have to come up with some example. The reason why I don't want to do the overtime is, okay, then if you want to go that specific, because we don't have to do it like this,
Mm-hmm.
but like always doing other people's work or always picking up after everyone, right? But I don't know. I feel like we need better examples.
Mm-hmm.
So good things happen to good people. Um, let's say, so if you lend money to a friend, even though you can't afford to, does that make you a good person? Um, if if you give your child an iPad every time they ask, does that make you a good person? Truth is, yeah, I guess that can work.
Good things happen to good people.
Okay, how about this? So, are you here? Are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Have you heard good things happen to good people? But let me ask you: if you lend money to a friend, even though you can't afford to, does that make you a good person? If you give your child an iPad every time they ask, does that make you a good person? The truth is, being good is not the same as being weak. Keep your heart soft and your boundaries strong. Eh,
I
no,
like it.
no good.
I like it.
You like it? Okay, the
Yes.
first one is,
So just one more thing in the this one, how to say, is the title good or not?
I mean, you know what would be a good title? Good things don't happen to good people,
Why did you choose that?
because it's because like the obvious one is good things happen to good people, right?
Okay.
So if I say good things don't happen to good people are gonna be like, huh? What? It
Hmm.
raises more curiosity. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so this hook is the opposite of myth.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Another,
Okay.
if I really wanna
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I
really,
would do
really, really wanna do
if I
it.
really want to be controversial. Um,
Oh,
what I would do is something like "fuck kindness,"
okay.
and something like
A
um,
little less controversial. How would that sound if we have that
that this is the extreme
in
end of
our
the
toolbox?
this is the extreme end, but it would be something like this.
Mm-hmm. If you wanna, you have option.
Oh,
Uh,
there we go.
okay.
I would do something like this.
Mm-hmm. And how did you find that picture?
I just googled Gary V kindness.
Okay. And
Okay,
how
let's
did
see if that
you?
works. Fuck kindness. Good things happen to good people. But let me ask you this: if you lend money for what? I mean, but you get it, right? Like this is like it's like shock value. It's gonna get people to scroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we're the message is still good at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, both of them.
Yeah, I guess I like this one better too. Yeah, I mean it. I like this better because it's like something that I've experienced. Yeah, I think it's good.